At least 54 people are believed to have fallen ill from the tainted greens. 32 are in the U.S. And today, health officials announced 3 new cases in Canada, bringing the tally here to 22. 8 people wound up in hospital, 1 with kidney failure. And today, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration said California is likely the source of the problem, though no specific supplier has been identified. The Canadian Food Inspection Agency said it can't yet confirm whether California produce is the culprit in this country. The CBC's Olivia Stefanovich looks at why romaine is a risk.
Fresh dinners continue to be served at this busy salad bar. Only a key ingredient is missing. Romaine lettuce pulled from the menu out of an abundance of caution.
You're scared because maybe when you hear the news, somebody already take it. This dangerous.
The problem is romaine can still be sold because Health Canada has issued a warning, not a recall.
Certainly they didn't do a very good job by just giving us a health advisory not to eat romaine, because what that does is put doubt in people's minds.
Canadian officials are still trying to determine the source. The Canadian Food Inspection Agency has tested more than 2,000 samples of fresh lettuce and packaged salads, but found no sign of the bacteria. Still, that doesn't mean it's not lurking in the food system. Romaine has a shelf life of about 4 to 5 weeks, lots of time for bacteria to grow. That's why the agency is advising that you throw it all away. This is the second Canadian E. coli outbreak in the past 2 years, linked to the same dark green leaves that has put businesses on edge about E. coli.
I don't want this romaine to come to my store. When I order romaine, I don't want to find it.
Romaine can be susceptible to contamination for a few reasons, says one expert. When it's bagged, the bacteria can grow and persist for a long time.
I would imagine with romaine lettuce, it's all down to a contribution of delicate tissue, the growth of E. coli, and the fact we don't cook it and eat it raw.
Washing doesn't help. He says the best thing customers can do is use caution. Replace romaine leaves with, say, iceberg. It may not make the same Caesar salad, but at least he says it can buy confidence. Olivia Stefanovich, CBC News, Toronto.
We tend to think of lettuce as healthy, a good thing to eat, but a prominent food journalist says the romaine warning is a good opportunity to rethink lettuce altogether, arguing it's wasteful, risky, and a nutritional lightweight.
We're talking about lettuce, we're talking about the lettuce that you're buying in the store. And there are a couple of reasons you might want to consider switching to cooked vegetables. The first is that lettuce is relatively resource intensive because lettuce is like 96% water. So if you take a head of iceberg lettuce and you take a bottle of Evian, they're basically the same percentage water. You're shipping refrigerated water across the country. But the second is that because lettuce is something you eat raw, it can be a vector for foodborne illness, which we've seen with the romaine outbreak and E. coli. But, I want to be clear, I'm not banning salad. It's maybe that we should start thinking about it more as a luxury food rather than as a vegetable staple. People are very attached to salad. It always feels personal when somebody disses your favorite food, whatever that happens to be. If you want to look farther afield, check out sweet potatoes. They're my personal favorite when it comes to sort of feeding the world responsibly because they're incredibly nutritious. You can grow a whole bunch of them on a small piece of land, and they don't have to be shipped refrigerated. They're a great win for the climate and also for the dinner table.